Okay, everyone, welcome. Today, we're going to try to redesign Vecna from DnD/Stranger Things. DnD first, then Stranger Things. I thought it would be a cool idea. So, if Photoshop decides to cooperate with me this time, we will do it. Right? Well, it looks like it's not. Right off the bat, okay. There you go. All right, I already have a little sketch there. I think Photoshop is not cooperating though. At least not on my right click. So let's see if we can do it without. Nope. Okay, this is great. I'm gonna restart Photoshop. Hold on a second. All right, restart Photoshop. Yeah, I don't like 2022. Maybe it's Windows 10, I don't know. But it's definitely not doing well. Okay, it works now at least. All right, let's get to it. Today we are streaming on both Twitch and YouTube. So hopefully I'll be able to manage both. If not, I'm sorry. I should be able to read both chats. And I'll just do my best, okay? All right, so I've got a few references here, obviously. I'm going to start small, be 100% zoomed in, a little smaller than that. And happy July 4th to those of you who are from America, the United States. Okay, let's see. I'm going to use the original Vecna as a reference as well. Well, Vecnas from different editions of D&D. Not so much the one from Stranger Things. It's not a bad design, but could be better. I'm gonna try to follow the Forgotten Realms wiki description as much as I can. So for those of you who are not familiar with this thing, Vecna is an undead. He's a lich, or lick, depends on how you want to pronounce it. Was once a sorcerer, wizard. Very powerful, apparently. I've never met Vecna in any D&D campaign, or should I say, in the only D&D campaign I played. So there's that. But he is a pretty powerful creature, so I will want to convey this power. Let's see. I don't want the pose to be excessively static. Start with something like this, maybe. This is similar to the other, but I have extremely long arms, maybe. Something. Long neck. Something like this is a shoulder guard. Medallions, perhaps. And I've got quite a number of references here. I'm not going to be able to use them all. I think I want him to be floating, obviously. Since he's a magical being. Magical being takes away so much of the fear. But let's say he's a magical being. Skeletons. I mean skulls, not skeletons. I want to add some skulls. Let me just check real quick my Twitch chat, because I want to make sure I am seeing if someone writes there. Yeah. Alright, seems fine for now. I don't want, I mean, I don't know if I want to draw him with a ghostly hand, left hand, since he shouldn't have it, or with a, just without the hand. Maybe a ghostly hand is fine. Should have ghostly hand and ghostly eye. Something like that. Let's move to the next one. I'm drawing these way too large, despite having a fairly large canvas. So like that. see. And for this one, I am going to use a slightly different method than I usually do. Okay, what about you know what? The one that I had done previously while I was waiting for the stream to start is not bad. Maybe I could iterate over that. I haven't decided yet if I want this to be more skeletal or zombie-esque yet. I think Photoshop got stuck again. I can't believe it. I'm gonna have to use Sai if it keeps doing this. Yeah. This is insane. Hold on. See if I can do anything to get it unstuck. No. I'm gonna have to look into it, but I guess I'm going to just use Paint Tool Sai for a second. Yeah, I want to save changes. No, I'll just restart Photoshop. I don't know why it does this. I don't know if it is my GPU not being able to handle it. But it's extremely annoying. It doesn't really happen when I'm not streaming, so I assume there is some sort of conflict. Okay. Well, looking down. Now these are all center position, not each fan. Let's see. Maybe the other way. Can have a book again. It does not necessarily need the book. Could help. Let's see. You'd have a hood, perhaps. A hood wouldn't be too bad. Okay, I have another idea actually. Can be sending out. So I read that Vecna could send out armies of ghosts basically, just by waving the hand. So why don't we do something like that? Let's see. Here. I just gotta use the left hand though. This is one character that I definitely can't mirror. So this looks like a sword. Just clicking around to see what the reference says and to make sure. Yeah, there is a problem with Windows 11. It really sucks. It doesn't highlight. Ah, no, I got stuck again. Seriously, so it happens when I tab away. Okay. Normally draw him so that feels like he's slashing away. One hand. Let me check the other part of the references I have. Static. Again. Okay, let me try to just reopen this and see if it helps. Yeah, it does. So it's the canvas getting stuck. It's not Photoshop, just the canvas. Interesting. Okay. Something like that. Up here. I try to be as free as I possibly can in this stage because I want everything to feel as inspired as possible. If I start getting into anatomy and things like that, then it quickly loses. This looks like a woman dancing. Yeah. Okay. Something springy things coming out here. Obviously, you're gonna have to mirror it again because of the left-hand problem. It can still work. There's something like so. Is there maybe larger shoulders? Something like that. Hey, what's up, Chase? There might be a little more delay today because I'm using Restream. Hopefully not too much. Yeah, it is. Twitch is, I think, 5 seconds behind. YouTube goes up to 12, I noticed. Not terrible, but still. If you want to do a live chat thing and you're playing a game, it's going to be a bit difficult. Okay, so one leg is going to be up. Here. Am I going to leave him with skeletal feet? Like, I think it was DnD 2nd edition? 2E? Could be. Something like this. Be bold. And you can make up your neck. We'll see. This is not bad. You ever play Monster Ranch or Monster Farm? I did not play it. I was familiar with the anime when I was a kid, but I never played the game, though I wanted to. I was dying to play the game when I was a kid. Small. Oh. Just curious because they announced Monster Rancher Ultraman crossover. I had no idea. Are they even good games? Since I've never played them. It's it's more like monster taming, right? A little more like Digimon than Pokemon. Yeah, I'm not gonna die these skulls here for now. I don't want to draw clusters of skeletal, skullish entities. This is not bad. I'm gonna keep it as valid. This is not too bad. Actually, I had a sketch. I can't. Yeah, it's more like you raise a monster on your farm than RPG with the team, right? Can you recommend it? In game, you raise Ultraman monsters like, really? I'm gonna look it up. I've never really thought about those monsters as something I can actually, or you can actually raise. So it's gotta be interesting, like a different perspective on them. Taking some inspiration from the clergy here, the dress I'm thinking about, since he's a sort of was a wizard. To leave. This looks like a very strange leg, so let's get rid of it. Okay, this is better. Okay, this is gonna be in front. It's starting to look a little too much like the original from 2E. That's link to trailer. Get a chance to watch it. I think he might have gotten moderated by YouTube because it's not there. Oh, you can send it over by email if you want. I had to turn on like a stricter chat. What's it called? Content filter, because I was getting a ton of spam on my videos. So I guess now it filters everything out. Unfortunately. Well, and I add some Stranger Thing-ish things that are nah. I could. I mean, the head could be a little more like that. Should be a little smaller. I have finished watching season 4, part 2. Okay, thank you. Something. Make the head even smaller so it looks. The upper part could actually be muscular, maybe, or half skeletal, half stuff coming out of the body. I believe the official one has some muscles. It does have some muscles. Okay, this feels a little better. Maybe I can leave him without the book. And this will be the flamey ghost hand. Do you play any D&D, Chase? It's gonna be some kind of ghostly ether sort of thing, I think. I used to both D&D and Pathfinder. Cool. I am familiar with D&D, but I was only able to play one campaign at some point. Then I had to quit because my son was too small, so I had to take care of him. It was on Sunday afternoon, and it was, I think, we stayed 5 hours once. It was too much for me. I just couldn't do it. But I love it. I loved it. If I could do it, if I could do a little shorter sessions, I would definitely like to get back into it. I did not play Pathfinder, though. I am familiar with both. And I want to get into writing a little bit. I was actually doing D&D because I needed to oops, I closed it. To get a little better at describing things to help my my drawings as well. because I really lack in terms of writing skills. Liking your legs here. It's got some potential. Well, let's leave it for now. Let's see where it goes. It goes. I wonder if Restream is showing me the Twitch chat there as well, because I can't see it because Windows Crap 11 is stuck. So I really hope. Just ask me. I have a degree in creative writing. Teach me, please. I was actually looking for courses last year. They were very expensive though. I do want to get into writing more. And I started keeping a journal to familiarize myself with it a little more last year. Then I got lazy and I quit that too. But I just get stuck for some reason. Hello, Emperor of Cheese from Twitch. So yeah, I can't read the Twitch chat apparently. Welcome. Yeah, I do want to get into writing. Creative writing especially, because I want to write my own characters' backstories and monsters, lore and stuff. Something that my stuff is really lacking. It's a context or background. Hello there. Thank you. Nice sketch you have there. Sketches you have there, by the way. Thank you so much. Yeah, I've been streaming on YouTube only before. Now I'm trying to do both. I hope Restream does not have limits on the free version, but we will find soon, I guess. We're gonna find out very soon. So this is thrusting forward a little too much. This has got some of that. Original thing. I kind of like this, but not 100%. Let's try something different. Let's see. Oh, come on, it got stuck again. Yeah. Okay, I wonder if it's... Is this gonna happen again? Let's see if it happens in a new window. Let's try. Okay, I just closed that window then. Cool. Ah, damn Photoshop. With all these bugs, it shouldn't really be this expensive to keep. Something else. Okay, what about a bigger robe? I really, honestly, weirdly, I really like the first edition's illustrations that were just black and white. Just like traditional 80s like illustration, probably. GH for illustration. I like tortilla chips. Okay, how about something? Okay, let's try this. Yeah. Oh, I never draw an empty stomach. I just had a snack myself. I usually have a snack before I start these sessions. No, if I want. I do have, okay, I kind of like this one, honestly. One of the problems I have is that when I find a sketch that I like, it's kind of hard to continue drawing something different. Let's just change it this way. I can't imagine a creature like Vecna that's basically a deity being too dynamic. So I imagine it more like in a straight pose and the rest being done by the dress stringy stuff. Hey, by the way, speaking of stringy stuff, he's probably gonna have stringy hair. Why not? Like zombie stringy hair. The what's this Rise of Vecna illustration? Just looking, and maybe the book could be at the top. Look at would you there? Where's music? I'm not sure what you mean. Yeah. Is it, is it too loud? Yeah, there is some background music, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of chill. For now, I just picked a free to use, copyright free see thing. No, it is my stream, sorry. And there is no, I don't have music in my room here, in my office, so it is the background music from the stream. Which I cannot hear. I don't usually draw with music, to be honest, because I find that I tend to get earworms if I do. Sometimes I do. When I was drawing some Final Fantasy inspired monsters, I was keeping Final Fantasy music in the background, like battle music. I just find that I work a little better in silence. Let's see, we can chisel away part of the sun up this way. Something like this. Right now, what I'm trying to do is basically look for a decent silhouette. Like a hula dancer, hopefully. something like that. It's starting to look too much like a creature I just did. Except it doesn't have clear wings. Let's see. And these shoulders. Where are you from, Emperor Cheese? Or, I don't know if you prefer to be called something else. Oh, creature that was. Yeah, you wonder, right? I do like the idea of the US. Cool. Happy July 4th. I am from Italy and currently in Italy. I'm just curious, do you just find the stream link by browsing on Twitch or somewhere else? You can have a longer. Oh yeah, I got stuck again. Time for a new window. I'm just gonna have to keep doing it until it stops getting ultra stuck. Really? Yeah. Nice. I'd like to go on there, and I found that my browsing too such. Cool. Okay, so apparently Twitch decided to show streamers with less subscribers as well. Because I've been streaming on YouTube only, as I said before, until now. Here, probably work. Let's see, it should be darker. What the bags would be. Ooh, is laziness only working? I think not. Let me just hook it. Because otherwise it's gonna be shaky. Alright. Okay. Okay, I'm liking where this is going. I just have to... So either I flip this. It's not looking well. And draw the book here. I draw the book here. And then rotate it ever so slightly. Like he's proclaiming something. Yeah, sometimes I do searches with less viewers and you get more interesting streams too. Yeah. Also, I guess it's easier to interact if there are less people chatting. We should add more arms. You know what? Let's say like that, and I like it too. I'm gonna duplicate this. Let's see which one looks better. I could leave him without the hand. Oh, okay. How about this? Alright, let's do simple clawy hands first. This is gonna be all something like that. This is gonna be a ghost hand. I like this. I like this one a lot, actually. So we have to clarify some shapes, but I like where this is going. And we could have some skulls here. Maybe float around like this here. The top part is always decent. I just have trouble figuring out the legs. So this is boring. This is boring. This is too dynamic and weird. This is not bad, but I think this is more a Vecna pose. If I make this a little longer, perhaps this could be as well. You could have some things coming out of here. Stringy things, maybe. So, Emperor Cheese, do you draw? Or do you just like watching our streams? This is longer. Let's see, you know what? I think I'm gonna go with this. Stringy stuff, stringy hair. Not sure about the stringy hair yet. It's a little bit static. This one is a little more dynamic. I think this one is a potential winner. Let's duplicate this and try to iterate over that. Because I like that too. That is way more a Vecna type of pose. Like a deity sort of pose. I drop it a bit here and there from time to time. I just started playing with digital not long ago. Cool. Do you have anything specific you like to draw? Any specific style or subject, like, I don't know, comic book stuff or anime or something else? We'll make it like a skull. Or should I make it make him a very skinny dude? Yeah. You like anime creatures too? Cool. Yeah, I'm definitely a creature person. Still trying to pick out my style. Ah, yeah, that takes a long time. Years. Ah, something like this, maybe. The eye is obviously gonna look. It's hard, but I think I overcomplicate it a lot. It is hard. it is hard. So I cannot say I am where I want to be. honestly, art-wise. By a long shot. Oops, just dropped my water on my keyboard. That's not good. Hopefully it's not reaching the motherboard. Otherwise, my nice one-handed keyboard will die. Or I will be electrocuted. I really hope not. You will notice because the stream will just die. Guess. Yeah. I'll just keep my cup on the other side. Alright. So, I like where this is going. This is probably a little bit short. I've seen most artists, wherever they are, say that they are what they are. Even incredible artists. Yeah, it's a lifelong journey. Hey, Bob. Well, notice from your shrieks of pain. Yeah. My shrieks of pain. No, I'm gonna be silent. I'm gonna be like something like that. No, fortunately, it wasn't that much. I think it did creep into like underneath the keys a little bit, but not too much. I'm gonna have to take a photo of my hand for this hand here. Not today, or this evening, and then I'll use it tomorrow. I suck at inventing hands. Did you go to art school to learn this stuff? This stuff? No. I went to a private atelier in San Diego. That's also an online school called Watts Atelier. I went there in person for 2 months and a half. But this stuff, that was just, you know, mostly regular drawing, like figure drawing, like portrait, and painting. This stuff is something that nobody is going to teach you. Well, I mean, okay, there are some courses. Bob Ross is in your chat. No, he's hey Bob, they think you're Bob Ross. I thought you were that that composer that I found once that looked like you. But apparently you're also Bob Ross now. What an honor, man. I had no idea. Someone finally recognized you. Unmask your disguise. Atelier in California? Yes. I heard about those, but I don't know too much about them. So it's like figure drawing and foundational stuff? Yes, exactly. Really good at foundational stuff. Like really, 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 really good. Probably the best in the US for foundational stuff. Then what you have to do is just work on your own things. They're not going to teach you this in any case. I mean, you can do Brainstorm and CGMA. They are both online, and there are probably others. And they will teach you some of this stuff, but it's not going to be the same thing. You have to have your own projects. I started getting way better when I started doing my own projects. Before that, it was pretty dire. Honestly. Okay, I like where this is going. Do this. I'm probably gonna put the skulls here. Here. Although, I mean, that way he's kind of looking like he's juggling with the skulls. I don't know if I want that. They could just be coming out of books somewhere else. I don't know, we'll see. That makes sense. Eventually you have to find your own path. Yeah, it's mostly, you know, you sitting by yourself in your room drawing what you like. Which is not bad. It's not bad. It's just that you do need fundamentals before you can do that. Otherwise, you will be extremely disappointed. But if you're not the type of person who gets discouraged, that's not a big deal. I am a person who gets really, really easily discouraged. So when I was drawing, and I'm 33, but when I was even just 25, 26, and I saw that my drawings were not even close to where I wanted them to be, I would get really depressed. And over time, I learned to not care about that. But at the beginning, it was really hard. So I did work a lot, and I still work on improving my skills. Just fundamentals, copying stuff up, portraiture, anatomy studies, and things like that. This is gonna be lighter here. There will be some sort of thing. I don't know if I'm going to add like real musculature here, because I would have to dig up some inner muscles reference. So to lazy. And I do want to add some stuff there. I think the ribcage is a little too small. Just a little. It's closing a bit. Yeah, I'm gonna do this better when I use my skull references and my skeleton references. But for now, that's fine. I just want to find some good shape for this. Yeah, I need to practice my art of not caring too much and letting things flow naturally. It helps relieve the anxiety of expecting something great all the time. Yeah. One of the best advices I received personally, and then I also heard from the same person delivered, say, in public, was do not attach your self-esteem to your art. So you're not going to be a worse person if you do a shitty job at drawing. It doesn't define you, basically. Okay, do not let it define you. It's hard because you make it. It's worse than having kids, and I have two, because kids, they have their own personality and stuff. A drawing is like a child to you, but a child that is like part of you. So it's hard not to be sad if it comes out really bad. And if you do not get recognition, if you do not get enough followers and all that stuff, it's pretty hard. So doable. But once you learn that, it's fine. It's just another drawing at the end of the day. So this definitely too centered. Kids, yeah, that's a challenge in itself. So basically an extra kid with the amount of love you put into your art. Yeah. Yeah. Kind of like that. Maybe I want this Vecna to have some real legs. That's gonna look weird. Maybe it looks bad. Let's see. To get caught up. Maybe it's got some musculature or some thing. Because I don't know if I want to get into the bones of the feet, because I suck at drawing feet. Also because this is too long. Way too long. Yeah, let's see. One of them is covered. Anyway, so that's fine. It's gonna be like a broken, shredded road. gap in there. Make sure it's got the actual bones here. The proportions are completely off, obviously, but it's intended, like, the lower part is supposed to be a little larger. It's probably a little too much for now. But I like the overall silhouette. For now, maybe this needs to be a little more. Something like that. And I have to figure out how to add the skulls here. How do I add the skulls? Okay, we have this one for now. I am going to edit this. Another slightly different. What if I leave him? So I make him way larger. That. Those things that. This is too close. I want him. I don't know if you can still say him. To feel like a deity. So this arm is really wrong. Should figure out if I want to add a little cam view to my streams, because I have a very sucky webcam and the room is awful. It's just small, so it's not really usable for now. It's small, obviously carved out of an accordion. What if I, okay, if I remove the book, remove this. That. Let it. That maybe. Perhaps I could attach the arms the way. It does feel a little bit posing. This thing. Something triangular like this. I don't want to ignore the base design too much, especially the latest one. It doesn't feel that much like a Vecna to me. The latest one. I don't know, it's a little too... It kind of reminds me of those decorations of the streets of New Capenna of Magic. Ah, okay, I got stuck. Right, new window. I'm gonna have to keep doing this until it stops crashing. So maybe the arm... Okay, maybe this is covered. It doesn't really have to be visible. Maybe this is covered by some sort of cape that's floating. The back Like the idea of the cape. And this would be, so this hand is going to be stretched out, but oops, is not going to have any magic, because the magic is going to come from the book here. It's going to be here. And he draws, it's a little too vertical now, maybe. So let's make these spikes a little shorter, perhaps. Be like this. I should probably use a differently colored background to make sure these look as they should. They look right. Yeah, I'm gonna use a reference for the since it's too much. This is fine because it's gonna be a ghostly hand, as I said. I do like the extra cape. Instead of stringy hair, it could also be his stringy hair, but the cape looks like a better idea. I think it's got a cape. He's got a cape in the Rise of Vecna volume. Yes. Of course, he's gonna have a little more stuff in terms of amulets and pendants and medallions, but not yet. This is going too. As you can probably tell, the bottom part is always both. It's not as refined. Side with the design. Let's see. Should we? Or yeah. Okay, this is gonna be longer this side, unlike the other, because it's the back part of the mantle cape. The front part. So this is another one. This comes in front. And then there's this. Going down this direction. This goes here. Doesn't have to be too large, because otherwise it's going to start looking like a woman, which I did not really want. Although I guess the broad shoulders give it away. Well, let's see. I'm measuring with my hands technically. So ribcage should end roughly here. Technically. That. And the pelvis would end here, so half the way there would be here, so I can make it just a little longer. Legs are going to be skeletal. Tibia there. Sorry, fibula. Yeah, somehow. And I guess I am going to have to go for the skeletal feet. Skeletal looking feet. Looking road here, this is gonna be dark because it's the back. That is on the back. I like this more than the other. I mean, I like both. And it's really hard to choose. What days do you normally stream? If everything works out well, and I think it will because I'm streaming since longer than an hour now and it's still working, I'm gonna do it every day on both YouTube and Twitch until around this time. So I'm gonna stream for another maybe 10 minutes, something like that, 5-10 minutes, starting an hour 20 minutes before now, an hour 10 minutes before now. So about an hour 20 minutes of stream every day, apart from Sunday. This part is miserable. That. Yeah. I'm liking this one. What do you guys think? Do you prefer the right one or the left one? Sure, if I can do one. I'm gonna choose either. I have to be honest, this one on the right is a little more defined than the other. Can be fun with it. One on the right says Chase. Oh. It should be a little more straight and have maybe another kind of robe here. Well, the left one reads a little better, however, the right one is fine, but maybe if you play around with silhouette so it doesn't overcrowd certain key features, yeah. Is that how the right one suppose? Looks powerful, yeah. We'll see. I will not commit to rendering one today. I'll probably keep iterating just a little bit tomorrow as well. Because the overall process is going to take less than the other guys that I did before. Hopefully, it should, at least. In theory, it should. Because I'm going to take one of these, I'm going to draw on top of it instead of inking. Let's see, is this... I need a new window. I need it to be small. I can put it on the screen so that I can see them side by side. Yeah, so this is not working because this thing Yeah, the left one reads definitely better. But I don't like the power, as Bob says, that the one on the right expresses. It's unbalanced though. I should probably see if I... do this just real quick. Let's see if flipping funneling makes it just a little more balanced. Oh yeah, I think it's better. It's really black. Oh, dark. It's not even black. It's just different. Figure out. Do this. I should really keep my swatches near where I draw, because I keep switching between my two colors, foreground and background, and sometimes I just don't know what I'm using, so I end up drawing the wrong thing, or adding instead of subtracting. Fibula there. There you go. I don't want it to feel like too much like schedule feet for now. It's fun. It's just placeholders. Can be too off as well, or either. I think this one is a little more balanced, but it's lacking something on this side. Like I need to add, so I'm gonna hide that. Move this back here, so I like it more. Flip it back. Yeah, now I can see that. First, it needs some adjustment in this sense, but also. Do I also draw anime girls and stuff? Not girls as much. Generally, I would like this channel to be more focused on monsters. I can do that too, but I'm not a huge fan of just drawing anime girls because everyone does that nowadays, so it's kind of overrated a little. So I used to like anime a lot more than, or anime girls a lot more than I married one, quite literally. And so shout out to my wife. If she's listening, she's not, because she's sleeping. Then I went to Japan, and so I started liking anime way less. Girls, okay. And again, Twitch is flat with them. Yeah, it is. It really is. Yeah, especially Bobby's familiar with it, I think. I'm not going to complain about Japan here now. Otherwise, I'm going to lose viewers. I'm just going to say I didn't have a particularly positive experience there in the past 4 or 5 years. This doesn't. You gotta fix it. Yeah, it feels way too. Stiff. Yeah, this feels too stiff. It doesn't have any. That's unfortunate. I do like Japan. I would like to go, but not during summer. Yeah, don't go. Don't go. For God's sake, don't go during summer. It's hideous. I feel my J-pop anime girlfriend is out there somewhere. Yeah. I can't really recommend that. It's really hard. It's a lot of hard work. The cultural differences are insane. So Yeah, some nice turtle. That's something like that, maybe. Yeah, I have to readjust this later. It doesn't feel good. It's unbalanced, completely unbalanced. So we'll see. I'm gonna have to go now because I have to start cooking dinner at some point. But these are the two guys I'm gonna work on. Tomorrow I'm gonna choose one and render it or start rendering it. I'm pretty sure I can take it to a complete finish by the end of the week, hopefully. But you hold me accountable for that. So if I don't know, follow me or something. You have to check the center line too. It's pretty centered, not quite, not 100% centered. Though. All right, you know what? Thanks for the stream. Get your run. Thanks to you. Wait, I didn't read your last message. They have record heat this year. The humidity, yikes! But during the winter, it must be nice. Yeah, it's okay during winter. Depending on where you are. Obviously, I was in the south in Kyushu, and it was okay in winter. Very cold, but okay. I can still rotate it a little bit. Yep, then the arms are not going to be aligned. Now, you know what? I'm going to leave it as it is. Yeah, it was better before. And I'm going to align the rest. Probably just really realign this. Okay, I'm just fixing it and then I'll log out. All right, okay, so I'm gonna continue with these two fellas, or either, tomorrow around the same time, 5 p.m. CET. I think it might be 11 a.m. East Coast time, I guess. 8 a.m., likely 8 a.m. Pacific. So you guys have a good one. Thanks for watching. Thanks for chatting. And I am going to see you in the next